it's not COVID, but I'm believing my sinuses or the weather changing or something. I've not felt the best. So I've not did videos, plus I'm having trouble getting them to upload. So they're like super behind. So I decided to do a Fall Friday, and that's the back of the board. So all I'm gonna do is take this long piece of wood, and I did a gray, as usual, gray. And please excuse me if I look ratchet, if that's even a word now. So, but anyway, I finally got like this energy all of a sudden where I felt well, so I was like, I'm gonna do some things while I'm feeling okay. So we're just gonna try to make this quick, and what I'm gonna do is just make a pumpkin on the board, and I'm just gonna lay it across my lap. So I have the board, and I'm just gonna do a pumpkin on it, and then I'll show you the rest. You're just going down the board, and I chose blue. I don't know, this teal, the blue tealish color is just, it's just my go-to, and it's my favorite color too. And we're gonna go up more than halfway, like pretty much close to the top with the pumpkin. I'm just kind of streaking it around lines and everything. Excuse my washing machine in the back. I don't know why, but it'll be freaking out and beeping sometimes. And now we kind of made it more to the, closer to the top. And when we do that, we're gonna make it shape the top of it more like a pumpkin. You get it. Now, I have a little, I like to use these little cups like you use for mouthwash, for water, or for paints and things like that. So anyway, I have that. Because now I'm gonna use some brown and try to start doing like a stem. And the stem's gonna go like all the way, basically, kind of all the way to the top. Because we're gonna incorporate a faux stem at the top of the board. So. Okay. Now, I have this. This is just like a spindle type thing off of an old crib that I had gotten like a long time ago. And I actually made like some, I'm trying to show you the whole thing. Okay. And I actually made like some blanket ladders and painted those like out of the crib. And maybe one day if I come across that I can show you. But anyway, they look like this. They're just the rails of an old crib that I took apart and saved the spindles and the rods or whatever. Anyway, so I cut it. And this is gonna go at the top of the board. And we're just gonna glue it to the top. And I could have sworn I had more glue. So we're just gonna hold that in place. I'm also gonna have to show you. So I don't know if that's gonna hold very well. Still a tad bit long. Just turn it around so I can show you what I'm doing. See how it kind of looks like that? Now, you could always make it shorter, which honestly, I may do before that even gets. I literally might make this shorter, if you don't mind, and come back in a second, because this just seems a little longer than I had thought once I'm putting it on the board. Should have checked that prior, but hang on just a minute, I'll be right back. Let me cut this. Okay, so I cut it, and I've got it glued on. I've cut it shorter. So it's kind of how it looks. Get some of that glue off. Okay. And I've also made me a little bow. Now, and to cut it, I had to use this little, this thing. It needs a new blade. I know, it looks rough. But I normally use my jigsaw for things, and I have a new saw too that I'm scared to try. But I had to use that by hand and do it because there's some people sleeping here, so I'm trying to be polite. So anyway, I made a bow. And actually, I meant to cut over a little piece. For the middle. I like doing the little middle piece. It just adds a little something. That glue string driving my nerves. And I don't know how much I can apologize for how ratchet I look. And I'm actually wearing this big old style turtleneck, and I think that it might have been my dad's. Actually. I really don't even know how I got it. I have no idea. I think one of my kids wore it home from their house, actually. Possibly. Somehow. Okay. I think that needs to be, excuse me, this bow's kind of looking funky. I don't know why. Trim something. That's better. Let me get to the point. So anyway, I have these pieces of fake little greenery leaves, and I'm just going to glue it. My glue stick just fell out on the floor, excuse me. Stay in there. And I am just going to glue it along the top. I have a couple, so I can go all the way, get it around back. Now, I've already sold one of these at my shop, like my first day open. However, I had like a cheetah print bow, which is cuter, but I don't know where my cheetah print material is at this moment. So, therefore, I just did what I felt like was kind of a fallish bow with the glitter, gold glitter. Alright, so I got the leaves on it. Now I'm just going to add this bow just right at the top of the board. how that looks. Now, some people might be like, that looks weird. I don't know about that. It is a little different. I've actually seen the idea like on Pinterest. Because it's like a long pumpkin. So you're like, I don't know about that. But it is what it is. I think it's cute for fall. Like by your front door on your porch, or in your living room in a corner, or in the dining room. You know how people put the buffet of the display of the fall stuff. Maybe you can prop it up beside it or whatever. It's just an interesting dealio here. I like it. I think it's neat, but anyway. And honestly, too, what you could do is add some letters and put like welcome, like down the pumpkin. Just put welcome or fall or something like that would be okay too. And I actually might do that later. Just might add a little something to it. Anyway, so hope you like it. Bye, guys. So you're probably like, I thought you were done. Well, when I told you about the adding either fall or welcome, I decided I would do that, so I wanted to show you guys. It didn't take long, it was very quick. So now it says welcome. So definitely added a little bit of cuteness to it, and that way too people will know it's kind of like a door greeter is what I call them. But anyway, just wanted to show you the update. Bye for real this time.